Silver is once again taking off. Now we're approaching $45 an ounce, but this time things are different. Is this the end game for silver, with many of the large stockpiles now nearly depleted and technical analysis screaming strong buy? Let's get into it. For a limited time at SD Bullion, when you purchase a box of brand new 2026 1/10 ounce silver Britannia coins, that's 32 ounces of silver, you get an entire tube of 1/10 ounce Britannias free. This offer won't last long. Visit or call SD Bullion today. Thank you so much for watching. I do sincerely appreciate it. Silver is once again moving higher. It's currently sitting at $44.94 an ounce. It's up 91 cents, just over 2% on the day, and it is definitely outperforming gold. Gold sitting at $3,754 an ounce, not even up 0.5%. So let's go back to silver though, because I want to show you something. On the 1-day chart, we have seen some fireworks. So yesterday, silver dipped all the way down to 43.70. That was the low point, and it rallied over $45 an ounce today. Then we had the release of the economic news. I'll talk about that in a second. Silver price dipped, but it is once again rallying higher, and we might actually end the day above $45 an ounce. Here is the bombshell economic news that was released today. It is the third estimate for the second quarter GDP, and I know that's a lot to take in, but what you need to know is that the number came in at 3.8%, but it was forecast to come in at 3.3%. So it beat expectations, and it's essentially saying that we are not in a recession. Now, this is not necessarily good for gold, but it is certainly good news for silver. And just a heads up, we have more economic news coming out tomorrow, which certainly could have an effect on the gold and silver markets. For example, the PCE index, that's going to signal to the Fed whether they should continue to lower rates or not. So stay tuned for that. Now, the current target rate probabilities are still suggesting we will get a second rate cut in October, 85.5% chance. This is good for precious metals. And then in December, we will likely get that third rate cut still, but who knows what will happen as more news comes out. So we'll keep an eye on this, but there are bigger things going on for silver now. Here is that Twitter post I showed at the start of the video. It reads, "We think this is the end game of what we envisioned for silver. We think that drain has now reached a level that is critically low. There are probably less than 4 months remaining until the LBMA's entire free-floating stockpile is depleted." Now, this is Daniel Gawley of TD Securities, and he posted this when silver was at 44. Now it's nearing 45. But if you don't know, TD Securities, they're part of the Toronto Dominion Bank in Canada, and they certainly know what is going on with silver. I mean, they have their own branded silver products, for goodness sake, and if you live in Canada and bank with them, you can actually buy the silver at your local branch. So when they say something like this and then follow it up with, "Those involved in the banking system know what is really happening with monetary silver, you better pay attention." Occupy Silver posted this on X today. They say the war on silver is intensifying. Short positions in SLV just exploded, up 67%. GLD shorts jumped almost 70%. This is massive paper firepower aimed at keeping the metals down. Normally, such a barrage of new shorts would crush price action. It's the textbook suppression tool. Flood the market with borrowed shares, push the chart, kill momentum. And yet, look at silver today. Despite the assault, silver still trades near $45 an ounce, up 1.4% on the day, flirting with its 52-week high. What does this tell us? The effort to hold silver down is enormous, but demand is even stronger. Paper can bend the chart, but it can't erase real scarcity. This is the psychology of suppression. Create the illusion of calm, hide the battle under the surface. Hope investors don't notice the disconnect between short volume and physical reality. For stackers, the signal is crystal clear. If silver holds strong under record short pressure, imagine what happens when that pressure fails. And so when we see the silver futures technical analysis put out by investing.com and it says strong buy, this actually makes a lot of sense. Those manipulation tactics that worked in the past, they are not working anymore. The cat is out of the bag. The bull run cannot be stopped. And in fact, for every time period here, they say strong buy. 30 minutes, hourly, 5 hours, daily, weekly, monthly. Strong buy. This is the highest it can possibly be at investing.com. So what is this telling you? I think silver is a decent place to be in right now. Here are some of the comments from my video I posted earlier this week. Wouldn't be surprised to see 4K gold and $50 silver before end of year at this rate. I think there is a very strong opportunity for silver to hit $50 by the end of the month. And here I felt like a chump in January buying above 30. I don't think you feel like a chump anymore. I mean, silver was $28 an ounce when the year started. Now we're around 45. So I think it's doing pretty well. This guy here, I had dreamt 3 weeks ago, silver $63 by end of year, $90 next year. We will see. This actually seems like it could be a possibility. I mean, who knows? Just 2 more comments. This one reads, well, I'm still buying gold and silver. And the last one, no use waiting for gold and silver to go down, just a small drop, and there's massive buying. It certainly seems like that's what's going on right now. All you have to do is look at this 1-day chart for silver. I mean, silver went over 45 and then all of those shorts piled in. They crushed the price down temporarily. It went all the way down to 44.30 and now it has rallied once again. I do not know where silver is going to go from here, but when I look at the year-to-date chart and I see silver continuing to climb higher and higher, I don't know what's going to be able to stop it. I mean, silver has so much momentum right now, so many things going for it. I feel like it might just continue to go up from here. We are now less than $5 away from a new all-time high in silver price. And of course, I'm talking about the nominal high, not the inflation adjusted all-time high. But either way, I think we're definitely going to see some massive resistance around $50 an ounce if silver can get that high this year. Again, we'll have to wait and see. If you've been ordering too much DoorDash, too much Uber Eats lately, maybe it's time to cut that out and instead start buying physical silver. Get it before it goes above $50 an ounce, because once it does, I don't think there's anything that can hold it back.
We're in the end game now.
And look at this, silver just crept above $45 an ounce. I feel like I'm having deja vu. The last time I did a video talking about silver price going up, as I was filming, it went above 44. Now, as I'm filming, it goes above 45. It just clicked a little higher. Look at that, 45.05. So I'm going to end the video here. Where do you think it's headed next? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.